Interfaith Room,
Retreats,
International Service, Mass,
RCIA,
service opportunities, Catholic Relief Services,
praise and worship,
domestic outreach,
Grads in God.
The cool thing about retreats here is that we have a really wide variety, so we have something for everyone, and no matter where you are in your faith journey, we have something that will meet you and your needs and your perspectives at the time. And I think all of the retreats are awesome in that they challenge you to think differently and they help you to grow within a community, so you'll always meet people that are willing to hear you out, want to share their beliefs with you, give you an opportunity to share yours.
On retreats, you can discover more about yourself and more depth about your personality. Also get to know more people and discover new friendships.
The domestic outreach program is run through Campus Ministries Center for Service and Social Justice. They offer week-long service trips to different parts of the United States. The program centers around giving entirely of oneself for at least 7 days in an unfamiliar territory, and that can be scary, it can be challenging, but it really pushes people to follow their faith and pursue other interests and just helping common people. The key aspect to Jesuit service is reflecting on the work that you've done. So I think that not only helps people process everything that's happened throughout the week, but also to remind them of their Jesuit roots here at the university.
Grads and Gods was basically just a group of us grad students got together with one campus minister. We just get together for a few beers, a few brews or whatever, and we would just talk about a certain topic for that day. So sometimes the topic might be spiritual corporal works of mercy. Sometimes it was something like just like peace and like how that's affecting our world. Sometimes it was more grounded philosophy or theology type feel. Sometimes it was more in everyday, like today things, or politics or things like that. And it was just a good time to get together with a bunch of your friends or people you didn't know and became friends with, and just discuss once a week just topics that were more relevant and kind of more mature than usual.
We are currently in the Interfaith Room at the University of Scranton, and I will be telling you a little history about how our mosque was established here. Where Condren Hall actually sits was where the mosque first started in 1996. It was actually the first mosque in Scranton. After Condren Hall was built, they moved it to 306 Taylor Avenue, where currently today we have the mosque services, which are on Friday, also known as Jummah. They're either 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. depending on daylight savings time. And for the Interfaith Room, this is where any students can go, no matter what denomination of religion. And I currently use it in between classes for prayers, as I am a Muslim student. And it's a great place where anyone can pray, and if you need some quiet time or some time just to think for yourself, it's a great place.
Campus Ministries offers a lot of opportunities for commuters to get involved on campus. Every January, there's a commuter retreat that's held at our university retreat house. In addition, commuters are able to sign up for any retreat they wish, along with resident students. For instance, during my first year, I signed up for the Connections retreat. I met many great friends who live on campus, and I still see them all the time. And this year, I'm even a leader on the Connections retreat.
I really like going to Mass here on campus. I usually go every Sunday with a few of my friends. We'll normally text probably Friday or Saturdays just to figure out what time works best for us. It's really cool how you can look out in the chapel and see other students, people from your classes, people you just see around campus. So it's really cool to look out and see the community of people that attend Mass every week. All the priests, shout out to Father Rick, really intend to make the homily something that can help reach us in different ways. They try to make it a lot more appealing to college students, which definitely has risen my awareness of intertwining your faith into your college community.
So one thing that Campus Ministries offers is Catholic Relief Services, which is kind of like the social justice branch of Campus Min, and we offer opportunities and different events on campus for students to kind of learn about different worldly things that they might not have known about.
like advocating for different justice issues. Like we've done a bunch of things on poverty, we've done the refugee crisis, and just making sure that people are aware of things that are going on like outside of Scranton and having like a view on not just service but at the root of the problem and how we can kind of assess things from a deeper point of view.
So what RCIA represents is the transition from childhood faith to adult faith. There does come a point where we have to make the choice as adults to continue in our faith and kind of take ownership of it. So what RCIA and the confirmation process provide is the chance to kind of declare for yourself independently, I am making the choice to be Catholic and to be received into the church fully as an adult.
Praise and Worship offers an amazing community for people to just go to and be themselves and relax. So people just come with their hearts bursting and they find a community that's willing to listen. So that's always something that I've really enjoyed. And then for an hour we just sing great music, great uplifting, positive music, contemporary Christian songs that really have something for everyone. I think there's something for everyone at Praise and Worship.
The International Service Program here at Scranton goes to Central and South America. We have 11 trips to 8 different countries. They all kind of have a common theme of immersing yourself in the culture and getting to know the country. It's really hard to put into words that experience because it was just so formative, and not just the 10 days that we spent there, but the preparation that we did for the trip. The greatest gift that ISP gave me was the gift of being in the present and being where your feet are. That's kind of the unofficial motto of the International Service Program, and I try to keep that in mind in my everyday life. Service can just be being there and being with people and living in solidarity and getting to know them. It doesn't have to be some grandiose statement or action. It can just be little in your everyday life, and that's really what the service program here gave me. And when I came home, I found that even months later, I still process my trip. I think about it every day. Out of everything I've been involved in, this is the one that has had the most profound impact on me, and I know that it will stay with me for a long time, because it already has.
The really, I think, wonderful thing about going to a Jesuit university in Scranton, Pennsylvania is that there are a lot of service opportunities just right down the block. We have over 120 service organizations within walking distance from the U, so it's really easy for anyone to find a service site that they love or find a type of service and then partake in it. I'm learning all these values in the classroom, and these professors are telling me what I should be doing, and then I'm going out and I'm actually doing it, and I'm